Hey guys, welcome to our channel. This is a video of just me this time. I'm going to be washing my hair. I wanted to do a video real quick of my hair maintenance. I started my locks over. I cut my hair. I had the side shaves, and so I cut my hair short, and now I am starting over with brand new locks. And so I've been trying to figure out how to wash my locks while they're in the starter lock phase, because I don't like the way that they look when I sweat from the gym and stuff. Like, it just gets like this. And so I'm getting ready to go ahead and wash them and twist them, and so that's what this video is. So if you want to see how this ends up and then make sure you stick around. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna try something different. Last time I just washed it like regular. I wet my hair, I washed it. But this time, because I think when I wet my hair, it gets really soft and curly, right? And all of this basically just comes right out. But I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna part it and section it, and then put the shampoo on my hair dry and like scrub it and get the buildup scratched up out of my scalp, and just go through each section doing it like that while it's like still dry technically. And then I'm just gonna go and rinse all of that out without scrubbing it while it's wet, because I'm in the shower, I can't see, you know. So we gonna see. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so what I'm gonna be using to actually scrub my scalp, other than my fingers, is this guy. I'm gonna be using the edge control brush, just so I can be able to open it up like that and just get up in there and get up on my scalp. Okay, and I'm using just some rosemary oil strengthening hair scalp cleanser by Camille Rose. I'm using this because it rinses away like really easy, actually. Like, it's not heavy. It's not a heavy shampoo, so that way it's not too much. That's too much shampoo that's in my hair, like too much suds. So like, I'm making this up as I go, I promise you I am. But this is the consistency of it. It actually is kind of thick. I'm gonna use this now. We're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna open up my hair. I probably should have parted it before I put the stuff on my hands. Just gonna section it off like that, and I'm gonna put it right on my scalp, like grease almost, like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to scrub my scalp. Hurts a bit. This comb is sharp, but that way I feel like I'm getting in my scalp without necessarily undoing my dreads. This is probably gonna take a long ass time though, but it's a lot of buildup in my hair. Like, when I scratch, it be on my fingernail, you know. So I'm hoping that this will scrape all of that up, and see what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna rinse it out, because I don't want my locks to keep coming out, but I have to keep doing them over and over, right? So this is my method of doing that to see what happens. Oh, I probably should do like a before, so that you can see that my hair looks clean afterwards. So let me show you what my scalp looks like and what is coming out on my finger. That way, when I finish it, because I'm not gonna record all of this, and my battery is going dead, okay? So here's what my scalp looks like. It actually doesn't look dirty. You can't really see. Plus, I don't have very good lighting in my bathroom. So here's what it looks like. And I scratch the scalp. You see, watch this now, watch this. especially when my hair is like damp from sweat. It's a lot. So my scalp is pretty dirty. So I'm gonna go through and just do exactly what I'm doing now, maybe even with the brush too. And just kind of dig up my scalp a little bit and try to get some of that nasty buildup up using this shampoo type stuff here. And then we're gonna see if it do what it do, like if it clean my scalp. And I don't really, I guess, you know, when you're trying to lock, what was that? Oh, when you're trying to lock your hair for the first time or whatever, like when you starter locks, your hair is gonna get kind of dirty, I guess, because you can't fully wash it. I don't know, I saw some videos where this guy was like, oh yeah, you can wash your locks, but he didn't explain how. Then I saw one girl tie them in, like, hers were longer though. She didn't really have short ones like this. And she tied her hair up into little ponytails and then washed the roots. But I was gonna do that, and I even brought like rubber bands and everything. But I just felt like, I don't know, I just feel like that ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna keep my hair from slipping out at the end, you know? Because the end is the part really that comes undone when it gets wet. So, let's see, right now they're staying locked. They're staying in, even though my hair is dry. So, my only concern is when I wet it, but I'm not gonna scrub it or nothing while it's wet. I'm just gonna let the water run through it to rinse it out. I think I figured it out, you know. I think I cracked the code here, but we're gonna see what happens, because this is my first time trying it, and y'all gonna witness the results with me. So yeah, okay, so real quick, what I'm doing now, instead of using the comb, because the comb was kind of like hurting, I'm just using a brush and holding this part down, right, and just scrubbing my scalp. And that way, my locks are actually intact, and all I'm actually scrubbing. I mean, of course, some hair gonna loosen up, but I'm scrubbing my scalp. Right? Part another section. This is probably gonna take a long time though. All of this stays intact, and my scalp is hopefully clean. Hold the hair. But you know your brown hair be dirty too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you wash your face but you can't wash your hair. You can't get your hair wet. All of that part of it be dirty. So I'm gonna comb that back, get it nice and clean. And even if it don't get like perfect this time, like I feel like the practice or the idea of this just made me a good idea, you know? Like, if you want to be able to try to get your locks clean, and you may have to do it a couple times, you know? Like, maybe instead of letting your hair just be dirty, like some people do, to start their locks, you can do this like once a month, you know? Until your hair like really locks. Be innovative, man. You gotta be creative. You know, I'm all for that. There may be some other ways to do this, but I swear, this don't work when when I give y'all that scratch test and there ain't no gook, no build up on my fingers. Y'all better like and subscribe and share and show everybody and give me the credit for it when you do it and post about it and be like, I saw this girl, her name Jen, and she used the edge control brush to wash her starter box. My hair's like a different grade of hair up here. It's like almost like I wouldn't even say it's 4C, so it's probably more like a 4A at least. It's in the 4s though. My whole head is a 4, but at the top of my head it's probably like a 4A to be honest, because I be having like straight hair, like my hair be straight for no reason up there, while the rest of my hair is really tight pulled. So, and I don't know why I'm talking so low, so I hope when I record this y'all can hear me. Maybe I'll enhance the sound. But yeah, see, I'm just scrubbing my scalp. It actually feels good too. And all of the locks are intact. Of course my roots are scrambled, but the edge of the locks are intact. And that's what I want. Like, I don't want it to, see? And then the important part is just making sure when you rinse, that you rinse all the suds out. Because it's probably going to kind of dry by the time you get around your whole head. So now let's kind of work our way to the back. I'm skipping around. I probably shouldn't do that. But I didn't even really, this wasn't even planned necessarily. I mean, I kind of thought about it, but then it was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. Okay, y'all. So I'm on the other side of my head. As you can see, I've pretty much covered this side of the front. I haven't done anything to the back yet, except right here. So this side is pretty much covered by the root to the root. And what I also decided to do was to wet the brush a little bit. Actually, I just cleaned it out because it was building up in there. But wetting it made it, you know what I'm saying, really just give it a nice sudge and scrub, which was great. Like, but you can see I'm on this side now, basically taking it and like rubbing it in my part. My hair is not completely parted, but for the most part it is. So I'm just holding the hair down so I won't pull out the locks and just rubbing it on my edge. Can you see that? Oh, it's not on the camera. I'm trying to work on my angles here because sometimes I'll be looking at it and then realize that I ain't even in the camera view. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not filming all of this because I'm pretty much doing the same thing throughout my head. And my camera is not charged for whatever reason, even though it's been sitting on the charger for like days and I haven't even been using it, so I don't know why it's not charged. I actually think I'm starting to kind of go right there. My hair is thinning right here. Just on this side though. The other side is not like that. It's kind of weird. But so I'm holding the hair. Probably should like hold it on both sides like that, kind of open it up and just getting in my scalp, because for me that's the part that needs the scrubbing, right, is your scalp. And that's what the buildup is and all of that. And then my hair, I'll just kind of let the shampoo rinse through it. That's what I'm thinking in my mind, y'all. Like, that's what I'm thinking that it's gonna work. Like, I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm making it make sense, okay? So anyway, so that's basically what I'm doing. So you can really see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just scrubbing in the scalp area. I'm not scrubbing super hard, just enough to kind of pick up any residue that may be there. Well, I'm saying residue, but I guess that's what I mean, residue. Dry scalp. My scalp ain't usually dry, but it was flaky a little bit. It was a little bit snowy, you know, which is why I'm like, okay, I really need to like scrub my hair, because last time I felt like it was a waste if, you know, I still had all this buildup on my scalp. And this time, if I'm gonna wet my hair, I don't want it to be a waste, you know. I want it to actually be fairly clean, or clean, actually clean. All right, so that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm almost finished this side, and then I'm gonna get the back. Then I'm gonna hop in the shower, and I'm gonna rinse through my hair, just like let the water run through and rinse all the shampoo out. I'm not even gonna touch my hair. I'm just gonna literally let the water rinse all the shampoo out. And yeah, and we'll see if it maintained the twist, and if I have any residue or buildup still left in my hair. I'm looking up because I'm looking at myself, but I forget that the camera's here and you're here. Okay. I always do that when I'm using my actual camera instead of my phone. I always look at myself as opposed to the actual lens. So sorry if I'm looking up the whole video, but now you know why. But anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna come back when my hair has been rinsed. Okay? All right, y'all. I am fresh out the shower. So however I looked, or whatever was going on with my face, skin, lips, eyes before this, please just ignore it, because it was a long day and I had been to the gym, I went to yoga, and yeah, so fresh out the shower. And I must say, you can see all of my coils are still in place. Like I said, I mean, you know, of course my hair is gonna be frizzy, so I'm not surprised at that. But it looked like everything, see, like that one, if I would have scrubbed it while the shampoo was in it, like while it was wet with shampoo, it would have came out. But I can really go in and grab all of my twist. So I do like, you can see the back. Hopefully I'm in the angle of the camera. But see, back here is a little more locked because this is obviously where I sleep on, so it's scrubbing all the time. But my hair, when I got out, I was like, oh my God, it was shining, like it looked clean, you know what I'm saying? So let's do the scratch test. Here we go. Oh, I'm nervous because this is where a lot of the buildup was. You see, I'm scratching. Y'all, it's clean. Oh, look at that. There's no buildup. I'm trying to get it in front of my face. There's nothing under my nail. Let's try in the middle, because I feel like I've skipped some spots, possibly. But at the same time, I'm scrubbing the hell out of my scalp. Yes, baby. Just a little bit of skin. See, it's got a little bit of skin right there. Let's back it up. Can you see that? It's like a little bit. Focus. It's a little bit. Let's see on this side. Oh, I feel like it might be some up in there. That was the main thing, making sure I was getting it all over. Yeah, it's a little bit right there. See that? But it ain't that black cookie stuff. But yeah, it's still a little bit in there. That was probably a spot that I missed. But I'm really happy with how clean it did get my hair, that method. So it's just a matter of me parting it, sectioning it off more evenly to make sure I get like all the spots, you know what I mean? But I think that would be a good method in washing your hair if you have starter locks and you don't want to lose your locks. So now I'm about to go ahead and just either finger, or they're not long enough to palm twist yet. That's how I used to do them when it was long, but go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and finger coil all of my locks. And what I use is, right now I'm just using Jamaican mango lime, because it's like a light gel. It's not real, it's not super heavy on my hair. So you can see the consistency of it. See, it's like real light and it smells really good. It's not like a heavy, pasty, it's like really light, but when it dries, that jump, it lock your hair. Like when I started, at first I was using some other crap, I don't even know. I don't even have it anymore. I think it was like African black cap something. It was something real thick. But it would make my hair heavy, and it's really what created all the buildup in my hair. So went back to the old trusty, and I'm gonna go ahead and twist my hair, because this is not a tutorial on actually twisting my hair, so I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm looking at my battery juice. But I'll make a part 2 if you want me to show you how I twist my baby locks. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that, and I'll make another video that is me actually twisting my hair and how I clip it down. And I like bangs, so I always make mine kind of go into a bang, like kind of shaping my face, especially when it's short. And that's my goal, is to keep my locks kind of short so I can have that bang shaped face. I just liked it. I'll put a picture at the end maybe of what my hair used to look like with locks, that short look, because I really enjoyed that look. And then when they got long, I was excited about them getting long, but they got more thinner, and it's more work, you know what I'm saying, to have to do your hair when they're long. So my plan this time around is to keep them short, even if I have to trim them. So that's why I made them kind of small too, so that it can be like a head full of hair, but like super just whatever. Like I want them just wild and like a little fro on my head of locks, you know, almost like sister locks, but not quite that little. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and twist my hair, and stick around for the results. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking by me for this long. I don't know why I did that, but thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you think this was a good idea as a way to maintain, because I feel like you can do this anyway with your locks, you know, to really get build up out and help to cleanse your scalp. But specifically for those who are trying to lock the hair and have beginner locks who don't want, you know, to lose their actual locks that they've been trying to get twisted and locked up. So yeah, and this is what it looks like when I twist my hair. Am I in the angle? Let me try that again. Okay, did it. Good morning, y'all. Alright, this is my final look, and I'm happy with it. My hair is clean, that's the most important part. But also, it's getting longer. So I'm excited to have a little bit of length coming in from my first twist that I ever did. And so it lets me know my hair is in fact growing. So I'm gonna give you a little spin around real quick so you can see what it looks like in the back. Let me know how it looks, okay? And you know, like they say, black ain't none of my business, okay? But I think they came out pretty decent. And I'm not worried about oh, did you get really look? I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm in the angle of the camera, but hopefully you can see. Again, this was more of a tutorial on just something I was trying for to wash my scalp. But if you would like to see me and how I actually do my twist, or as the maintenance routine, let me know in the comments, and I'll create another video showing you how I do my twist, the maintenance for short hair. But yeah, other than that, oh, and these poofy ends, like it says like a little poofy right there. As the day goes by, the rest of it will poof out a little bit because it's humid outside. So more than likely, my hair's gonna poof up a little bit, especially if I go to the gym. But you know, it's pretty. It's, when you twist down the end, kind of leaves you just a little poofy. But I kind of like it because it gives my hair a little bit of volume, a little bit of something in my head instead of little skinny little worms hanging around. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.